Okay, worst comedians.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Did she ever do stand-up?
I don't know.
I wouldn't kill.
All right, who else?
Amy Schumer.
Schumer.
I don't know who else.
I can name my 4 are all women.
That's one.
That's one. All women. I'm just kidding. There are funny women. They're just all lesbians.
I don't get it.
No, there's funny non-lesbian. There's cisgendered, heterosexual, funny women.
Yeah. Were any of them from after 1990?
Yeah.
Oh.
Christina P., Tom Segura's wife, she's really funny. Beth Stelling, she's very funny. Mm-hmm. Jessica Kirson is very funny. She's like a female Dave Attell. She's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Carrot Top, Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, I never understood Carrot Top. Like,
he's kind of hacky. Yeah,
'cause
prop comic.
I think he was super popular like when we were younger. So I didn't watch stand up back then. I barely watch it now, but
I did used to watch his movie. It's a terrible movie, Chairman of the Board. I would rent that from Family Video quite often, and it was a solid 2 out of 10. And people called me Carrot Top when I was younger, so I was like, "Who's this Carrot Top guy?" Dane Cook, and then I can't remember the girl's name. She's a redhead. She got in trouble for holding up a decapitated head of Trump.
Yeah, Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, she's not
Griffin
funny.
or Griffith?
I don't know.
She's not. I don't think she's funny at all, really. Dane Cook.
I get why people don't like him, but I thought his stand-ups are funny.
Maybe he just got a lot of hate because he was so fucking popular.
Like how you're saying, like selling out Madison Square Garden doesn't matter, but because I was gonna bring him up, he did it. I think I think both his specials or at least I know one was. Mm-hmm. I think
I'm not a huge fan. I mean him and Carlos. A big reason that they're very unrespected is joke stealing. Carlos, there's more evidence of it happening. Dane, I don't know that he ever intentionally did. So that's a huge no. Amy Schumer has possibly stolen jokes from Patrice O'Neal.
I've seen like videos where it's like her from her show,
mm-hmm.
and then
Mad TV.
where like it's the exact same thing. It's like, did you steal it? Like, is this intentional? Like,
yes, it's
a hard thing. Like in stand up, is like because there are people that have like the same joke, but it's like told different.
There's a joke Tom Segura told about the word midget being compared to the N-word. And he talked about that. It was a joke just about that. And John Mulaney also, like a year later, had another one where it was somebody comparing the N-word and
who was
midget.
the first one?
Tom Segura.
Oh, okay.
And Tom did say the joke first. He never accused or said he knows like Mulaney didn't steal it from him. Like if anyone has material, it's Mulaney. Like Mulaney does not need to steal anything.
Right, because he wrote for so many people.
Because he's an unbelievable writer. Like so, Rosie O'Donnell, Amy Schumer, and who else? You just agree with me, whatever. This video is already super long. Let's get to the most overrated.
Kevin Hart.
Ooh.
I think I've watched 3 of his specials and I didn't really laugh during any of them.
Which ones did you watch though?
Like
his first 2 were good.
Yeah, like the most popular ones. Like
Kevin Hart. Who else?
Bill Cosby.
And you're not just saying that because he's a rapist, correct?
No, that would put him in the best. Yeah, I just didn't think he was super funny. I didn't watch the Cosby Show either.
I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna guess one of yours.
Okay, who
is Lenny Bruce?
Yeah, it was actually. Yep. Yeah, I've never even listened to any of this.
I have, and it's just he's a product of his time. If you went on stage and said "fuck," you could go to prison. You know, it's like
oh, okay, yeah.
Or make a joke about gay people. You know, that's
it'd be like getting arrested for like cheating on your wife back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like,
so
how did you guess that?
Because I know comedy. I'm not good at
but
it.
I'm surprised like you knew I knew who he was.
Yeah. Yeah. My dogs are barking a lot right now. Kylo! Hey!
Can you hear that on the mic? Say no.
Maybe.
You said they don't have to be stand-ups?
Yeah, I guess.
Trying to think of like a movie.
I'm kind of sick of Jonah Hill. I just watched Don't Look Up.
I heard that movie wasn't very good.
It was not good. The editing on it was god awful. The ending of the movie wanted to be very like sentimental and impactful, but all the scenes previous are just fucking, it's idiocracy, which leads to the end of the earth.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be a satire, but it like didn't land well? Like,
yeah, it's clear that they're just trying to make the presidential administration look like Trump administration, And yes, the Trump administration had plenty of idiots in it, but like this is like so far gone how stupid these caricatures are. And so then at the end, they have like Leo and his family have like a nice dinner, like a final dinner, and that sequence is extremely emotional and impactful, but it's like it takes away all the emotional weight of the final scene because nothing that led up to that scene happening was believable.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you're fourth.
Who?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, he is quite overrated. And maybe it's another one where
you just hear about it.
It's because you hear his movies quoted so much by people. Anchorman is okay. Step Brothers is okay. Blades of Glory is okay. What other comedian? Oh, Seinfeld. I'm sick of seeing his fucking face.
Yeah.
I don't think he's one of the greats of all time. A lot of people look up to him as a joke writer. People love Seinfeld, the TV show, and I just don't. I think he's kind of pompous.
Is his Comedians in Cars good, or is that just more an interview show than a funny show?
It's good, but again, his viewpoint on comedy is just one that I don't really agree with. He looks at it as comedians are more important than the audience. I'm the important person.
Oh, okay.
It's not a rule of thumb, but I think you have to be the underdog. There's no place for being above the audience. And some people say,
your whole place is above
No,
That's
it's
Jerry's
empathy.
different,
No.
yes.
But wait,
It's an illusion.
Jerry's different.
Well, whether it's an illusion or not, he's different.
You're
and that's what
talking. You're the only one in the room talking. That puts you above them. Period.
But no, Jerry,
everyone shut up. I'm going to talk. You don't need to say anything beyond that.
But you don't go on stage talking about your success and your wealth and what you do.
It's an act, and the act is sacred. That's why he would have like the same jokes, been telling the same jokes for 30 years or whatever. Like, I don't know. He's just not. His viewpoint on comedy is just more old school.
More old school, yeah.
Old school showbiz, and I'm not. I like my comedians. Usually, a lot of the comics I like are kind of fucked up and broken.
When I go to see somebody work, I don't want to see your new hour.
I do.
I want to see the act.
See, this is
What's the difference?
this is the eternal argument between him and I that we've
But
been
yours becomes
we've been having this discussion literally.
Well, because
our
what is it?
whole
I have the same
relationship.
feeling because I throw away my act every year. I do a
Yes, so
new
do
hour
I.
and I throw it away and I never go
it's
back.
a-
All right,
as soon
fine.
as-
Can we get some real
No.
comedians?
But I mean, he is literally the caricature of stand-up comedy. Like, if you're going to make fun of stand-up comedy, everyone always goes, "What's the deal?" Seinfeld is the caricature of the art form.
Because he never really acted much, did he?
No.
Yeah.
And he would admit that he's not a great actor.
So it's like, I don't, what's he done with his career besides Seinfeld?
Seinfeld and stand-up comedy, Comedians in Cars.
But I mean,
He dated like a 16-year-old. B movie. It's about a woman falling in love with a honeybee.
Is he in it? Is it live action?
He's the bee. No, it's just him in a bee costume.
Yeah, that would have been funny. You had a joke you were gonna tell me.
Oh, the joke was that I said all the worst comedians in the world are all women, other
okay.
than lesbian women. But that's also a joke. But I mean, if you think about it, a lot of the funniest female comedians happen to be lesbians.
Yeah, Phyllis Diller, I thought was funny.
Is she lesbian?
No, she was from the 60s, so she couldn't be a lesbian.